Ja morjesta muitelta Witcher 2. Juurikin alkoi sitten uusi chapteri, jonka järjestysnumero on 3. Tää on sitten vissinkin viimeinen chapteri epilogia lukuun ottamatta. Tässä varmaan kumminkin vielä löytyy tekemistä ihan kohtuullisen paljon. On kyllä nyt ihan väärä miekka varmaan käytössä. Kyllä. Joo, tässä on nyt hirveästi videoita tullut tehtyä. On noita kokeita ollut muutama tuolla koulussa. Huomenna on viimeinen, niistä kerkiää taas tekemään enemmän näitäkin. Plus sitten tossa on ennen sitä StarCraft 2 niin tulossa lomakin, jopa ihan viikon mittainen. Niin siinä sitten oikein kunnolla tulee maratonattua varmaan näitäkin videoita. Pitäisi saada tämä peli loppuun ennen sitä. Siellä on hieno joku isompi kaupunki. Tosiaan pitää koittaa, jos saisi niin maratonattua tän loppuun, vähän niin kuin mä tein sen Thief 2 kanssa viime lomalla. Semmonen 1 tai 2 tuntia per päivä, niin eiköhän se sillä luulisi menevä. Sitten pääsee tosiaan sitä StarCraftia pelaamaan. Mä haluan sen kumminkin pelata hyvin nopeasti sillä läpi, että mahdollisimman aikaisin. Niin tarkoittaa sitä, että kaikki muut pelailut menee sitten sillä kohtaa paussille. Niin on hyvä, että jos mä saisin tän ihan loppuun asti tehtyä ennen sitä. Tää on ollut jo niin hirveän pitkä muutenkin, ilman semmosia viivästyksiä. Et vaikkei niitä tunteja nyt tästä niin kauheasti ole kertynyt, mutta kun mä pelaan tätä niin harvoin, niin se vähän tekee.
This is the last place I'd expect to see Knights of the Flaming Rose.
They're here with Radovid. After losing their foothold in Temeria, they rebuilt their position at the Redanian court. You best stay out of sight. You never know with those bigots.
Yeah, we also had a little disagreement recently. They could be holding a grudge.
I'll explain that your presence in Loch Muin is necessary.
What now? What can we expect to see in the city?
Separate camps, buffer zones, and frequent patrols. Well, that's how it should be organized if those mages from the Conclave have any sense.
Ah, another area of your expertise.
The Peace of Sintra was signed on April the 2nd, and all around was quiet, calm, and orderly. If you don't count Henselt's roars and the all-night festivities of the Mahakam Volunteer Army. And the common folk were positively thrilled with the parade that followed. Yet, not one of those fuckers even knew that I, and a few others like me, spent a week poring over the city map and devising a way to keep those crowned idiots separate, just in case one decided to deal the next blow in a long-standing feud. In any case, I hope to see something similar here.
Relax. The mages want royal gold. They'll make sure all the sources of financing remain alive and present, at least until the inevitable quarrel over the Pontar Valley breaks out.
Well, we'll see if there is indeed a way where there's a will. If we're separated, we'll meet up again in the main square.
Fine.
Hyvä, kun pitäisi pysyä poissa niiden näkökentästä, mutta on tässä näin lähellä. Ei ne mukaan näe mua tuolta. No pitää mun kumminkin mennä tohon puhumaan niille.
Halt! And who might you be?
That's Geralt of Rivia, the man I mentioned.
So you did. Question is, where's the truth in all this? Everyone says the Witcher killed Foltest. You're the only one claiming he didn't.
Vernon is pathologically honest. It's his main flaw.
Your sense of humor's still intact, I see. Shame it's just awkward given the situation.
What exactly are you doing here?
That's none of your concern. Be along with you.
Looks like Radovid doesn't believe the peace talks will end peacefully.
You can be sure of one thing. Not a soul is to be trusted in this city.
Not a soul to be trusted.
I remember
anytime,
you from
anywhere,
Vizima.
period.
We need to assess the situation. Whoever stationed the knights at Loch Muin's gates is likely to know the most and to have the upper hand.
Kehenkään ei ole luottamista koskaan. Geralt.
Blessed be the eternal
Copyright Geralt.
In its radiance we live, And to it our lives we give.
Joo, mä en nyt varmaan ala näillä puhun kaikilla.
Regards. Regards.
Pääseks mä en päästä tonne? Ai niin joo, hei, leveli. 3 talenttia, oho. Mitähän me nyt pistettäis sitten? Kai mä alan tänne päin kehittämään vähän. Toi olisiko 40% durationi boosti. Se kyllä maistuu. Onkohan täällä mitään muuta? Effects of all potions taken. Negative effects. Miinusta niillä. Additional potion. Berserk mode. No, mä otan tonnin päästään tuohon. Se kestää vähän potionit kauemmin. Se on hyvä. Hyvä juttu se. Ei näillä vissiin ois mulle mitään puhuttavaakin alkaa.
I shall pray for you. I shall pray.
Eipä niillä ole.
Regards. Regards.
I'm fine with that.
Regards.
I'm going to the Redanian camp. If you want to look around, I'll meet you near Radovid's headquarters.
All right.
Joo, uusi mesta. Mitähän täältä sitten löydetään? Iso määrä sivuquesteja, joita me ei tehdä. Plus sitten jotain pääquestia, mitä me yritetään tehdä. Lock Muin. Mulla on vieläkin Follow Roach tehtävänä. Ei täällä kyllä mitään näytä olevan mitään niin kiinnostavaa. Täällä onko jotain? Pysähtyykö toi ottaa mua? Ei. No, kyllä mä löydän sen. Meillä on kartta apuna.
I don't trust you.
I know nothing.
Ah,
Greeting.
welcome.
At your service.
Pääseks mä mihinkään täältä? Ei. Johonkin seuraavaan paikkaan. Who are you? Nobody.
Sure.
Pöllettiin sen oranssit.
Waste of words. Waste of
I know nothing.
No nepä nyt on vähäsanaisia kaikki.
Stop looking at me.
Stop looking at me, I am horrible. I look horrible, don't look at me.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
They're gonna re-establish the Conclave. I didn't expect...
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the Northern Kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind.
Wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack? Whichever it may be, you don't care a lick.
I know what I care about. That's why I asked.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
I didn't kill Foltest. That's just one of the things that makes us different.
Really? What else? Honor? Principles?
I'm a witcher. I don't kill humans for coin.
Are you certain it's not just a question of price? Tell me, Geralt. What were you doing at Foltest's side that unfortunate day?
Sanotaan nuka tuo.
Triss Marigold. I was there for her.
In that case, you killed many for that woman. I hope she was worth it. You're a paid thug. Even if you refuse to acknowledge it. That murky set of principles, values call them. You cast them in the nearest corner when the price is right.
I'm not for sale.
I'm not talking about coin, Witcher. Camaraderie. It is for those things that you scale walls and murder innocents.
They say there are no innocents at war.
Indeed. At war, there is but the cause you fight for. Though they also say war is a refuge for the cursed. An asylum.
A higher calling. Except I remember the knights who stormed highborn men fighting atop high walls. They were out to kill for... I was also at Vergen, where simple soldiers went into battle clutching false relics to their breast, knowing that death awaited.
They owed it to their king.
If there's one thing I love about being a witcher, it's that I never have to draw my sword on someone else's command.
I tire of this discussion, Witcher.
I take it you sit on the council.
Not for much.
Why is that?
The council will become obsolete. Temeria is a country,
A lot of people are out.
but few have the right.
Or the royal daughters.
Dark will be the day when we are ruled. The nobles have...
You said it yourself, Baron.
Temeria will be divided into provinces.
Se oli vähän pointless höpöttelyä.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer. I am not a Kingslayer. What was that? Face of Power. Mä olisin halunnut kyllä puhua tolla, mutta ei sitten. Tuskinpä sillä mitään olisi ollut asiaakaan.
Ah!
Are you serious?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing.
Actually, if I'd seen...
But alas, such is
I suppose there...
a response at once cautious and reasonable.
If you...
But tell me, Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nippy?
I just have some
Well, ask away.
I've got to say you...
I'm flattered.
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a...
I thank the gods I do not. It is because...
Care to...
Hypocrisy?
Nah, I think... What brings you to...
Concern for my country, Witcher.
Surprise.
Surely you jest, Witcher. Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching my...
Why do you suppose...
They resent me.
Yhtä pointless. Pitää vähän skippailla noita, ettei nyt
True.
ihan kaikkea kuunnella. Täältä vissiin löydetään jopa roachi.
Morning, men.
Tai joku muu.
Morning, Commander.
Morning Commander.
Hell's bells, who do we have here? Witcher Geralt, the seeker of square coins.
What do you want?
Last time Zivik stuck his nose in. This time, he's not around. Fight!
Aha,
Company fall in. Tension!
onks tää... Okei, tää on tämmönen.
Where are you from? You've got shoulders for brains. At ease. We all serve be it in Nilfgaard or here.
Too easy.
We serve him faithfully and effectively. I'll get you, snitch.
Don't try this again.
If anyone gives me reason to doubt this, I shall skin him alive.
New quest phase, score to settle. Quest completed. Joo. Se tuli tehtyä. Letho. Where is Triss Marigold? For Temeria. Pidetään nyt toi aktiivisena.
Understood, ladies?
Onko sulla mitään niinku... Ei oo mitään uusia lehtityylejä. Pitäisköhän mun kumminkin vaihtaa? Mä en oikein tykännyt niistä mistään.
Formation!
Pelataan nyt tätä. Tuliko sieltä mitään? Ei tullut. Ei sieltä paljon tullut mitään, mutta voitettiin kumminkin. Ei saatu siitä mitään, ei.
I'm collecting information.
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has...
Crawford.
That's...
Joo. Mä lukasin jotain siitä tulevasta Witcherista. Semmonenkin on vielä tulossa. Niin se on juurikin, sen nimi oli jotain tuohon Wild Huntiin liittyvää. Onks tällä mitään mielenkiintoista? Eipä oikeastaan. Don't need any of that crap. Mulla on vähän liikaa kaikki. Endregahide. Totahan mä en enää käytä. Myydään se pois. Fate. Siistejä aseita. Tämä Fate on melkein parempi kuin tämä. Mä yleensä käytän tätä. Varmaan siksi kun mulla on tossa noita runeja tai jotain. Pois on 10. Olisikohan mulla tuohon Fateen mitään runeja heittää. Tohonkin saisiko vielä toisen. Eiku mitä? Negotiator. Se ei näyttänyt vissiin ollenkaan niitä, mitkä mulla on päällä, okei. Aivan joo, näähän on pirun hyviä. Mulla on niin kovat armorit ja kaikki, että ei kukaan mahda mitään. Mitäs Roach?
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then.
No reason to delay it.
Greetings.
Greetings, whoever you are.
Halt!
We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
No, but we have some very important news for him.
I cannot let you through to see the king.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the king and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
Greetings.
Don't you worry. Kunkku Radoviddi. Kumminkin se on joku pikku kakara tai jotain. Yleensähän ne on tämmöiset ihme kuninkaat.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire
Mutta
North,
tuskin se on.
I take pleasure in seeing Kidwin picked apart.
but they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you
Get
best
out of
hope
there.
nothing of that sort has happened.
I don't like it.
I don't like it here.
Stay away.
Greetings, whoever you are.
The White Wolf. I can't believe it.
Jotkut jopa tunnistaa, mutta jotkut ei. Bastard sword. You're a bastard.
Did you request an audience with the king?
Yes.
The king will receive you.
Miksi te sitten blokkasitte mut? Uutta seiviä, jos käy huonosti.
What's he doing here?
Kaikki vaan tuijottelee toisiaan.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Vernon Roach is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war.
Ups. Mun eikö pitänyt
Foltest
tätä
and
skipata?
Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thaned.
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them. Before he died.
Shillard Fitzestellen would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favorite drama.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher.
Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
I only delayed his death.
Do you know how he died?
Pitääkö valehdella vai? Ei mene varmaan kumminkaan sitä totuutta kerrota tälle, mutta...
Yes, I was there.
Speak then.
Joo, se itse asiassa... Oho, holy crap. No, en kyllä haluaisi sanoa oikeastaan tota. Miksei tässä ole muuta vaihtoehtoa?
Henselt had Roach's unit murdered. I can't call it anything else. In doing that, he signed his own death sentence. In the chaos that followed the Battle of Vergen, we caught up to him in one of the houses.
I killed him because it had to be done. It was just. A death mold is next on the list.
That is the only reason I won't have you hanged, Vernon Roach. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
No, se näköjään toimi kumminkin.
Who's representing Kedwin?
Only the sorcerer Deathmold and his men are in Lochmuin. But Deathmold represents himself.
If Temeria is in turmoil, then who has arrived to represent it?
Constable Natalis, the hero of Brenner, which is good. His presence is like a slap on Shillard's face delivered by the North.
Sheila de Tanserville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Eddern, and Kedwin.
How do you know?
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanserville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
He knew me from the time I can't remember.
Your past troubles me, Geralt. But I have more pressing matters today.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestellen warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria! Shame on the traitors!
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After the Baroness's rebellion, the girl was captured by the Nilfgaardians. The child has become a bargaining chip between the Empire and Kedwin. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. that would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
Why does Deathmold need Foltest's daughter?
The girl has become entirely dependent on him, which will strengthen his position in the Conclave. Remember, he who has Anais will have the upper hand today. The girl is most important, Witcher. I denounce our engagement and make her queen of Redania and Temeria. The nobles of Vizima would greet her on bended knee, and the North would emerge stronger than ever. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzaville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
An alliance with Redania is our only chance at preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about
The
Boosie's
White Wolf?
death. The
I
boy
can't
would have had a
believe
stronger
it.
claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us.
What's he doing here?
It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be
Oh.
dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
Jaha. Joo, pitkiä puheluita taas oli siinä. Sentään muitten kanssa ja yksin puhelua, niin kuin mitä minä täällä pidän. Vähän erilaista puhumista. Rankasee sitten tulella ja teräksellä sitäkin naista. Voi naisparkaa.
Roach. Roach!
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais Lavalette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrock.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess?
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously I was wrong, but I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boosie is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boosie. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
All right, Roach. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedweni camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort Brigida, learn what you can.
I'd thank you, Roach, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must get to her destination safely.
Good luck, Roach. Which way are we headed?
We shall leave Loch Muin through the Order's camp. We won't be bothered there. Then we'll descend the mountain path and go onto the river. Who knows what we'll find.
I remember you from
Does it matter,
Vizima.
Witcher?
You did mention the Vipers. The Count and the Baron.
Mutant.
Maribel and Kimbolt.
Blessed
Men
be
from
the eternal
Temerian
fire.
camp. And Temerian scribblers.
Mention them. Guess I chat footage that I had a while back.
too early to cry, Witcher. I'll not let you pick my brain and abandon me.
En mä täällä sen takia oo. Vaan jonkun ihan muun takia. Nainen hyvä.
The main path leads to the right.
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roach would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
Roach. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself.